funny day. Not only because David is wearing Mickey Mouse ears, but it's April Fool's Day. And you would think with a topic like we're going to get into today that we're literally joking, but frankly, we're not. And, the title today is The Disney Way or Go Away. I like Mickey Mouse. I thought Mickey and Minnie were cool, Daffy and Donald. I like Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader. I like Batman, Robin. I like all this stuff. But wait a minute. There's something that's going to catch you. David Solomon and myself, Stuart Brisgel, are going to rant all about the Disney issue. Dave, what do you got?
Well, one thing though, Batman and Robin are not Disney. But otherwise, I'm with you with all what you just said this morning. But folks, it's what's crazy. My wife, my family, they're Disney people. They love Disney. I don't know, Stuart, if I ever told you a story, but in the late 90s, I actually had to do business with Disney. And I had to negotiate licensing deals for our toy company with Disney in Latin America. And the one thing that you discover about Disney is it's either you do it my way or go away. That was what it was. It made no business sense what they wanted for us. It was only when for Disney, they didn't care. You want my business, Disney said, you do it my way. All right, let's fast forward to 2022, and it seems like now the Disney way is it doesn't matter about what anybody on the right is saying. Conservatives, religious Christians. Oh no, you see, they're persona non grata in the Disney world. As we've seen in movies, the shift, we've seen this in the discussions, and now the most recent event is where Florida has tried to pass an educational bill, which in its 7 pages, Stuart, as we both have discussed numerous times, the terms anti-gay do not exist. But the Democrats, Joe Biden, the woke have picked up on and the media have picked up on this anti-gay thing and saying it's an anti-gay bill, it's an anti-gay bill, it's an anti-gay bill. And if you read this 7-page document, it doesn't say that anywhere. It doesn't imply it anywhere. Please, don't believe me, read it. Do not listen to the media on the left. But Disney employees, the LGBTQ employees, have decided that it is an anti-gay bill and that they won't be silenced, and that if Disney doesn't do something about it, Stuart, then Disney's at fault. So Bob Chapek, the CEO, succumbs to the woke left and decides he's going to pull all political contributions. He's gone after Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, and now he's made it publicly to satisfy his employees. But did Bob Chapek explain to his employees that this was not an anti-gay bill? No. He just wants to continue to pacify his woke group of employees and the emerging woke, liberal, left-leaning minded consumers that are, and that's what he's trying to go after. It's not about doing the right thing. Actually, it's not about the right at all. It's about pacifying the hard left that doesn't care about the facts. And Stuart, I'm passing the ball back to you. The left doesn't care about the facts. What they care about is getting their way any way they can.
David felt very bad that he feels I attack people too much. And, I want to just now come out swinging like I normally do. Number one, why does this have to do with Will Smith? Wait a minute. Disney, the morally defunct company who has these phenomenal showcases of people that are good for me, not for thee. Disney was developed based off being a wholesome, family-oriented business, right? Where is this woke or broke or woke or me or you go away? Why all of a sudden is a corporation dictating corporate governance? Like employees. I believe employees should drive a company's ethics and morals. And I think there's times where employees actually have a valid point. But now let's just sort of take a step back. The policy, the company culture is about wholesome family values. That's as they're listed on the New York Stock Exchange. That's a description of what Disney and Disney-like companies are supposed to be about, right? So
Yeah, but
this
oh
whole
well,
growth concept. No, hang on.
what are family? Hold on a second, Stuart. Please, can you please define for me in
Whole
2022?
its policy is a 1929 wholesome policy. This isn't
1929.
well. Disney is on the cusp of being quite old. Mickey and Minnie got had a hip replacement a couple
Yeah,
years
but
ago.
Stuart, you're no,
Uh,
you're bringing in wholesome family values into an organization that is what is now wholesome family values in 2022.
ah, you're 100% right. But wholesome values doesn't mean that what was before is now not applicable. In
They'll
other
disagree
words,
with you.
if you want to be all inclusive, then you cannot villainize the both the right movement, which really isn't right. It was the normal movement of America through the early 19th and 20th century. And I mean, to argue that or the 21st century, this whole concept of gay, lesbian, cross-dressing, transgender concepts existed in the Roman era. I mean, it's not new. But again, it was excluded from the typical wholesome, and now they want to over exaggerate it and say, if you're not woke, you're the bad guy. But you know
But
what? But Disney, I'm just shocked.
I'm not.
Why
I'm
is Disney
not.
not ripping Will Smith out of all of
Well,
his
because
contracts?
listen, because Stuart, Stuart, Disney has to pacify two sets of stakeholders.
Ah,
You're a financial investor. Tell me who is one of the major stakeholders they have to pacify? Shareholders, they're investors. They have to pacify them. The second group they have to pacify in 2022 are employees. There aren't enough employees out there, so we need to give in and we have to give them what they want because we can't find employees anymore.
so Disney, the Billionaires Boys Club and Girls
Ooh.
Club, hang on, wants a special status.
No, they don't want it. They have a special
They
status.
have it. They want to continue to keep it where
Right.
all of its competitors now. To me, this is more of an antitrust
Hold on,
bill
but Stuart, but let's explain. Hold on,
now.
What's this? But what's the special status, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you're aware, but the Mickey Club, if you will, Disney World, lives in a different world corporately than anybody else in Orlando or Florida. They have special status. They get to rule their own kingdom. Please note I said because it's the Magic Kingdom, right? They get to rule their own kingdom as they see fit. Now, here's the crazy thing. First, you flip the bird to the government and say, you need to listen to us. We're Disney. You're wrong, even though nobody's reading the bill. And DeSantis responds by saying, if you're going to act this way, we'll consider rescinding your special status. And Disney went, hold on, you can't do that. Like, why not? Why not? You can dictate to me what to do? That's nice. We're the government. We're in a duly elected government. We're here to serve the people. We're not like you, a private corporation that's only interested in shareholders. We get to make the policy. You don't like it? Change the vote next time.
And just so you know, it gets even more interesting. Some of the largest or the top shareholders is a company called BlackRock Inc., which is
Mm.
the largest woke investment club in the planet. Because BlackRock is all about this woke or broke
Well,
stuff.
and there you go. And there you go. Here's your problem. Satiate investors, satiate your employees, and voila, this is what's happening. One thing that is fascinating is, one of Walt Disney's children, she's not on the board. She's one of the biggest shareholders. She is the most vocal anti, everything to do. Disney could do no right if they don't satisfy the left. If the woke are not made happy, she's the most vocal. And it's fascinating to watch that the facts don't matter. That once again, you've said it numerous times, right? Don't listen to what the facts. Don't research facts. Don't fact check. You know what they do? In order to discredit Ron DeSantis, they called him a Trump. He's the new Trump. The New Yorker referred to him as the new Trump. This is how we discredit people. We don't talk about facts. We don't look at and analyze things properly. We don't read a 7-page bill. We
Seven
just
pages. 7 pages.
we all
Listen,
we
and
do
it's written at the level of a seventh or eighth grader.
greater easily,
It's not,
easily.
you know, out
Well,
of all the bills that come out of government, they're normally filled with tons of pork, tons of complicated innuendos. This is a
legalese and crap. Yeah,
this is what I actually read it, David, over the
me
last few
too.
minutes.
Me
So
too. I've read it. I've read it for the last few weeks since it was released. I read it because my son approached me and said to me, "You know, Florida's anti-gay bill." I said, "Wait, what anti-gay bill?" I read the bill. I gave it to him, and I said, "Please show me where it says anti-gay." And he went, "Oh hell no! That's not." Whoa! I didn't know this. And once again, we're relying on faulty fake news. And I know people hate to hear this,
listen,
but
listen. The left has a concept. The first thing you need to do is have a set of facts. Claim that your facts are superior to the facts that you got, and that your facts are out of date,
I
and that
actually
your
just
facts
no. It's
just
actually
no, David. No, I'm right.
it's worse than
All
that. Though. No, no, it's worse than that, Stuart. I'm adding
oh,
to your statement. It's worse than
wow,
that. Okay,
wow.
it's not about fact. I think, therefore it's fact. I feel, therefore it's fact. You hurt my feelings, therefore it's fact. It has nothing to do with fact.
Or your opinion,
No, their opinion matters.
not your opinion.
Not my opinion. You know,
Okay, now
I'm
rules for me and not for thee.
the yeah.
So Disney, who likes to claim the moral high ground, again, the world is talking about the slap, right? And
Hmm.
now they're heckling Chris Rock on stage
Yeah,
because he was
absolutely. Yeah.
cruel. You know what? I'm going to
Give me a
say this.
break. Give me a break.
You know what? You know what? I believe here is the only solution. If you have a Disney annual pass, maybe you should consider switching to Universal or another theme park. If you subscribe to Disney, maybe you should think that may not be the best viewing choices that you have.
Look,
I mean, I hate the
I
concept of boycotting. I
no, but I
love the
think
concept of spending your money
look,
to those that don't call you the
right.
enemy of the state,
Look, I get it, but
which
here's
is
the thing.
another Will Smith film,
Here's the
by the
thing.
way.
Here's the by the yeah. Here's the challenge, and people are going to argue. Disney owns a lot. ABC, ESPN, they do films. They got Marvel, they got Star Wars. You said the list, okay? And it's hard for me
But
to
I
sit there.
accidentally included Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. So
apologize.
no. I don't. It's irrelevant that you included Warner or DC. It doesn't make a difference. But my point is the following. Okay, is that people are going to tell you, you know something? I do not want to boycott Disney. My wife will be telling me she wants to go to Disney, and she'll tell me she doesn't want to boycott Disney. So here's my suggestion, ladies and gentlemen. Do you own a share of Disney? If you do, then you have a voting right. You have a right to address the board, and you have a right to email. And somebody did that. Somebody did stand up at a shareholders meeting and made a comment. It is high time for us to do what the left likes to do. We need to respond in kind. We need to go out there and to spread the truth about what's going on. Put it out there. Do not be afraid. People are afraid of putting out their feelings and their disagreements. We are a society, and we do this every week, 3 times a week on the Rant Network. Folks, you got to do the same thing.
I got one little bit I want to add.
Go for
David,
it.
do you know where the majority of all Disney memorabilia is manufactured?
Oh, China.
Right. What country has the largest accusations of having child labor, slave
Child labor,
labor?
slave labor, Uyghurs. Excuse me. Where is? This is what I don't understand, and we're running here short on time. We're
Lots of topics,
ripping.
David. We don't run out of topics.
We're ripping the United States. We're ripping Florida. But I did not hear a single move from any of the wokers, the left, saying we need to pull out of China because of their way they're acting towards the Uyghurs, child labor, pollution, climate change, the biggest,
women's rights,
women's rights,
women's
zero.
reproduction rights,
Wait a
women's
second,
reproduction rights.
Stuart,
Yeah.
LGBTQ rights in
I
China.
think it's Monday. I think it's a Monday. I think we got to
I
push
don't
this
know. We're going to
conversation.
go to the week to Monday.
Yes.
But what I don't understand at Disney, is you're looking in your backyard and you're saying it stinks, but you got no problem doing business in countries, in areas that it stinks even more. So what is it to you, ladies and gentlemen? You, the employee, what does it mean to you? You should be talking to your CEO differently. On that note, we're going to wrap it up here. Another phenomenal week. We thank you so much. I hope you caught on Wednesday our great half-hour interview with Sas Perez about renewable energies. Amazing stuff. You may not agree with him. You may disagree with him. You may think his information is wrong or outdated, but he's got some great points and valid points, and we really believe that you should listen to it. Not just nice, knowledgeable, great guy, understands the game,
Nice guy. Yeah,
a lot to
nice
learn
guy.
about. We'll catch you guys. We'll catch you on
April
Monday.
Fool's Day. What's
Have a
up,
great
Sas?
week.